If they had a nuclear weapon, we would have never gone to war with them. And we would not have $6 gas. The whole Israel thing has been a complete and utter mess. Donald Trump is not in control of this war. They're now announcing this supposed agreement that is not an agreement. What it is we surrendering to Iran, because that's literally what the entire agreement is. We are not getting anything at all that we wanted in this agreement, just so that everybody is clear. We're not getting anything that we wanted. It was perfect the way Barack Obama had it. And then Donald Trump canceled that. They went right back to enriching the uranium so that they could have nuclear weapons. But they were doing it. They weren't even doing it for nuclear weapons, according to them, which I believe them more than Donald Trump. They were doing it for renewable energy. Okay. Now, they can now do it, and they will probably most likely do it. And I agree with them doing it. And that's going to sound inflammatory and provocative, but I'm not saying it because I want Iran to be this powerful nation. What the reason why I want it is for the same reason that North Korea has it. You don't see us going over there to North Korea and just starting a fight with them and trying to go to war with them just because. Like, that's what Donald Trump did. And the reason why is because they do not have a nuclear weapon. If Iran had a nuclear weapon, and Steve, you know exactly what I'm saying, so you can get on board with this and agree with me. If they had a nuclear weapon, we would have never gone to war with them. And we would not have $6 gas, $5 gas, $4.50 gas. And by the way, let me explain something to you about the gas prices that is going to hit this country very soon. We still do not have this thing under control. We are still weeks away. Donald Trump can change his mind in a second. And even if he did change his mind, it doesn't mean that the mind that he made up now is even right. He is a complete and utter buffoon. That's why everything is gone to hell in a handbasket in this country. Right? Now, what does this mean, though? I'm going to tell you something about our strategic reserves. There's something about our strategic reserves that you may not be aware of, and let me explain it to you. Here's the reality of it. We have about 350 million gallons left, or 350 million barrels left. That's what we have. That's it. That's not a lot, by the way. Okay, we have 350 million barrels left. We use about 20 million a day here in this country. We have 350 million left. And that's of what we can use because the bottom of it is sludge. It's not usable. And I know that there's going to be people that think that, hey, well, look, we've got all this oil that we produce in this country. We've got more oil than anybody else. But our oil is a very light, sweet oil. It's a beautiful oil. A lot of people love our oil. Our refineries cannot refine that into gasoline. Only about 20 to 30% of our refiners can do that. That's not enough to cover the entire country. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? So we're going to run out of the strategic reserves, which is the oil that we have bought from the other side of the world that we have made ourselves capable of refining in this country. 70% of our refineries, 70 to 80% of our refineries refines that kind of oil, not our kind of oil. So even if we decided to just turn everything and just started using our own oil, we can't do it. Look at Gary. He's so dumb. He goes, so angry. That's what MAGA does, dude. They just make shit up just to make themselves feel better. You know what I mean? Like Gary is hearing me talk about this, and instead of saying, "God damn, this is not good," he thinks I'm angry. I guess if it makes you feel better, Gary, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can think I'm angry. But anyway, let me get back to what I was talking about, which is the strategic reserves. We also have this 350 million barrel problem that we have, right? Now, the 350 million barrel problem is not a problem, but what the problem is that it's not in its entirety that's available to us. We are 2 to 4 weeks away from running out. It's not going to go from 450 to 550. It's going to go from 450 to $7. $4.50 to $8. That's the way it's going to happen. Trump has been ordering and using up our reserves, thinking that he's going to just be able to skate by. And even that has not worked because we're seeing well over $4 or around $4 here in New Jersey. It's around $4. And in other places, it's at $6 already. Once we get to that bottom and we hit that sludge, it's over. We're going to see $7 like that. And we're very close to that right now. So that's why I'm trying to tell you guys, like, start to become aware of what's going on in actuality. And I'm talking to MAGA especially right now. Not every MAGA is like Steve Sykes, who knows what's going on. Most of you don't even know what I just said. And everything that I just explained to you just went right over your head, because most of the reason why is because you just literally refuse facts. You don't even want to hear it. But what I just told you is the truth. Like, I'm not making that up because it makes me feel good. I don't like the fact that we're only down to 350 million barrels. That's not a good thing. I have to pay for the gas too, bro. I don't got any money. You know what I'm saying?